Welcome to AnSRS4u Express, Participant Support Cost. This short lesson will help you identify participant support costs and how these costs are to be budgeted in a sponsored project. Let's start with the definition of participant support cost. As defined in Uniform Guidance, participant support cost means direct costs for items such as stipends or subsistence allowances, travel allowances, and registration fees paid to or on behalf of participants or trainees, but not employees, in connection with conferences or training projects. The National Science Foundation allows participant support costs to be included in proposal budgets. For the National Institutes of Health, participant support costs are allowable only when specified in the funding opportunity announcement. Always check your sponsor guidelines before budgeting participant support costs in your proposal. Who is a participant? Individuals participating in a training opportunity, workshop, conference, or seminar, but not employees. Participants do not perform work or service on the project, though they are required to participate in the conference or training activity. Costs need to be associated with an individual participant. Funds are being provided to defray the cost of participation. Typically include stipends, a set amount paid to the participant to be used in connection with training and/or educational activities. Travel. The sole purpose of the trip must be to participate in the project activity. Subsistence allowance, housing and meal costs necessary to participate in the project activity. The other category may include costs such as event registration fees. The following costs are unallowable as participant support costs, although they may be allowable under other project categories. Stipends, if they're paid to any employees at the institution. Honorarium, or travel costs for a guest speaker or lecturer. Conference workshop support costs such as facility rental, catering, supplies, or media equipment rental. Payments to human subjects for participating in a research project are not considered participant support costs. Participant support costs are excluded from overhead per Uniform Guidance. These costs must be tracked separately from the other costs in the project. Sponsor prior approval is required to reallocate participant support costs out of the participant support cost category and into the award's other budget categories. Sponsor approval is also required to reallocate funding to the participant support cost category of other if proposed costs were not already specified in the sponsor approved budget. In closing, remember these takeaways. Costs must be for an individual participant or trainee. Costs must be separately budgeted and accounted for. For budget preparation guidance, contact your SRS proposal administrator. For management of your project, including reallocating costs between participant support categories and moving costs out of this category, contact your SRS project administrator. Working together, we can ensure that participant support costs are budgeted and expended correctly.